Everyone, I hope you all are doing so good. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. Today's reading is what are the next steps in regards to the connection you both share, right? So we have 3 groups for you to choose from. You have group 1, group 2, and group 3. If you want to pause the video to choose whichever group is calling out to you, feel free to do so, but I shall see you in your readings. Hey there, beautiful people. If you chose the first group, this rose quartz crystal, then this reading is for you. So, the person on your mind, what are their next steps in regards to the connection that you both share? Okay, so we'll start off with your tarot cards. Okay, so the first card we have is the Six of Cups upright, Eight of Pentacles upright, Ace of Swords upright, and the Five of Cups reversed. Interesting. Okay, so what are their next steps in regards to the connection you share? Okay, so group 1, I feel like this person, their next step towards you is to make things how it used to be. For some of you, I'm hearing like to a simpler time. Perhaps to reconnect with your innocence. They want to be the one to bring it out of you, or to enjoy your more lighthearted and more childish, carefree kind of side to you. This person also is either planning or their next step is to reminisce with you. To maybe reminisce about the two of you, maybe how you both met, the past of your connection, especially like the earlier days, of your connection. But this person's next step is to be kind to you, to give you love, to do something fun with you. For some of you, this person's next step is to have you meet their family or meet, certain friends. But I do feel like it's more so family vibes for sure. They want to see you smile more. So I feel like they could maybe be planning or their next action is to do things that make you smile a bit more. Because I do feel like overall, it's like, I don't know if a lot has happened between you and this person, but they don't want to see you sad. They don't want this to be a missed opportunity. And I feel like, I'm not saying they're going to do like whatever it would take to make you happy, but they definitely are willing to put in the work and try to make you happy any way they can, you know. So I feel like their next action towards you, or within this connection, is to be patient with you, to definitely make an effort with you, or to make more of an effort or more of a consistent effort as well. For some of you, it honestly looks like they plan on putting in that work, like serious work. I feel like a part of their next step is definitely to show you that they are committed. Committed to you, committed to the connection, committed to having some kind of future, whatever that may look like for the both of you. It's like this person's mentality right now. It feels like it feels like I'm gonna keep trying until I get it right, For some of you, this person's next step is to maybe dedicate something to you. I don't know, like maybe a song, maybe, I don't know, in any way someone could dedicate something to someone. Maybe they're going to plant a tree or something, or they have a flower, or maybe get you like a promise ring, or like some sort of something to, it's like something that not necessarily proves commitment, but kind of proves how much I'm dedicated to you. But it's kind of through some sort of I don't know if it's a gift, but it's through some sort of external stuff. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. But yeah, so for some of you, they could plan on dedicating something to you. But the overall energy I'm feeling is that this person wants to work on the connection. They for some of you, they want you to maybe make a commitment to them. This person wants to move slowly with you, or that's their next step, is to move slowly with you. This person plans on taking their time. They plan on taking their time to maybe unravel you, to unwrap you, maybe to get to know you. I feel like their next step is also to pick your brain in some way. They definitely want to communicate with you, maybe communicate more openly with you. For some of you, maybe reopen lines of communication, or just have more. I feel like they. I don't know if they want. Let me see 1 second. Yeah, I was gonna say they may want a serious chat, but I do feel like for the majority of you that this person wants to keep things lighthearted for now. Like, yeah, I want to be more assertive. I want to talk more openly and honestly with you. Um, but I still want to keep the energy lighthearted. But yeah, I do see that this person, their next step, or they plan on kind of being more assertive. They plan on being more decisive, though, So they plan on being more definitive. It's like no more. I don't want to say no more guessing, or like no more of things being up in the air. But I do feel like they kind of maybe want to clear up some confusion, maybe give you a sense of clarity as well. For some of you, they may want to peep you to an idea they've been having, or certain thoughts that they have been having, and they could want to share that with you. Maybe see if it's good. Do you know what song is coming to my head? Do you know the song by Aaliyah, Are You That Somebody? I don't know, maybe that can, mean something to someone. But that's the song that's just keeps coming into my head, and if I don't say it, then I'm gonna keep getting distracted. But anyways, so I do feel like for some of you there could be still some things that they may be holding back. But I do get the sense that this person, their next step is to definitely share with you their thoughts, share with you certain ideas they've had or maybe have been having in regards to your connection. But they want to move forward and are willing to do what it takes to move forward in the best possible way. This person maybe wants to find acceptance from you, maybe finding out whether or not you will accept them, finding out whether or not you do accept them, if it's that kind of situation. Um, but I feel like their next step is definitely to heal the connection in some way, maybe to even ask your forgiveness. They want to make sure like there hasn't been a missed opportunity, or maybe make sure that it's not too late, for an opportunity here in this connection, maybe in regards to the connection as a whole, or something more specific, in your connection. Like, I'm hearing for some of you that this person, like, maybe I don't know if they cared in the past about perfect timing, about being in the right, position personally, maybe in work, or their family. But it's like this person is no longer um they don't care about the perfect moment. They don't care about perfect timing anymore. Um or they don't care about readiness anymore. It's just like, I'm not saying this person wants to rush in, because I definitely don't feel like they want to rush in or willy-nilly. Like, this person, their next step definitely involves them being, I want to say being careful, but ultimately this person, their next step is to not lose you in some capacity, right? So the next card we have is time. So what is their next step in regards to this connection? So I feel like their next step in regards to the connection you guys have together is to have time with you, to share time with you, to be in time with you. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. So we have here insecure. Oh, I hate seeing this card. Okay. So I feel like their next step could also involve clearing up any insecurities or doubts that you may have. Um, for others of you, I'm hearing that their next step could also involve some sort of a confession. So we also have here, I'm done. Let's see what they're done with. One moment. What are they done with? So we have here the devil card. Okay, so this person could be done with addictions, maybe being possessive, being controlling. Um, wait, let me see if this is in their personal life. So what I'm hearing for some of you is like this person could be done with leading with their not healthiest self. Okay, I don't know how else to put that, but I hope that makes sense. So we have here I'm depressed shadow work, which reminds me of the devil card. Um, is this something they're going through? So what I'm hearing for some of you, and again, I know some people like to jump to conclusions, but I am not associating being depressed with, um, getting over something. But what I'm about to say, anyways. So for some of you, like their next step is kind of being done, feeling sorry for themselves, or kind of being done at leading from their shadow, or kind of operating from their shadow, you know? So, like kind of like what the message that came out with this devil card, kind of like, operating from, not the healthiest place. For some of you, I'm hearing like they're done with holding themselves back. For some of you, I'm also hearing like they're done with temptation as well. So we have here, I was so afraid that you were going to reject me that I didn't even try, and now I regret it, right above the Five of Cups. So for some of you, um, I don't know if this is going to resonate for all of you, but for some of you, maybe your person does have a lot of regrets. And right now, I'm not even sure for the majority of you, like whether or not, um, I don't know. It's like for some of you, they may feel like you're kind of done with them. They may be afraid that you will reject them if they come. I feel like this is a past energy. If any, I'm not saying this for all of you, but if you resonate with this, then for some of you, if this person ever like maybe ran away from you, they maybe weren't approaching you with the best energy. For some of you, it could have been fear that you were going to reject them, so they didn't even try, and now they maybe fear they missed an opportunity with you, or they fear they missed a chance at, I don't know, I don't want to say missed a chance at being happy with you, or whatever it is, but they do feel like it's like they feel like if they don't do something now, they will have some serious regrets later, you know? So for some of you, maybe there was some sort of fear of rejection. Maybe that's another reason why they want to go back to how things used to be between you both. Maybe because they did some things that, weren't for the best. And maybe for some of you, they could want to maybe make amends a little bit, you know? So we have here, I want to feel your skin against my own. So for some of you, maybe their next step towards you could be to be physically close to you. This could be like just to be close to you, like standing next to you. This could be physical touch, holding hands. Uh, sorry. Yeah, so for some of you, their next step is to be closer to you. So we also have here take the lead. So yeah, their next step is definitely to be more assertive. So we have here, I'm worried you don't feel the same. For some of you, they want to, what am I talking about? Their next step is to see if you both are on the same page. Maybe to see if you feel the same way about them. Maybe ease some of their worries, ease some of your worries. We have here, uh, be with me now. That's so funny. Okay, so we have here, be with me now. So for some of you, there is a desire to be intimate with you in that way. And finally, we have, it's that smile for me and it's those eyes for me. So finally, this person's maybe next step is to maybe show you or tell you how beautiful they find you, maybe to compliment you on your smile, compliment you on your beautiful eyes. I feel for some of you, like, just, I feel like they would be happy just to look at you, like, especially if there's been some time or distance or your energies towards each other just have not been what it used to be. But yeah, there's definitely this desire for physical closeness between you both. But yeah, that's all I have for you though, group one. I hope this reading could resonate. I hope it could be helpful. I hope it can make sense. But I'm wishing you all the best on your journeys, all right? So take care of yourselves. Bye. Hey there, beautiful people. I hope you all are doing so good. If you chose this here stone, then this reading is for you. So the person you are asking about today, what are their next step in regards to the connection you both share? All right. So, oh, I feel sick. Okay. So the first card we have is Three of Swords upright, Ace of Wands reversed, Page of Swords reversed, and the Four of Pentacles reversed. So what are their next steps in regards to this connection, group two? Okay, so what are the next steps towards you in this connection? I feel for some of you, this person's next steps are to do something that could be hurtful. Honestly, I'm not getting the feeling of a third party for the majority of you, unless you yourself are obviously like aware of it, maybe been aware of it, or it's just, you know, the situation you're in or something like that. But I don't get that feeling for the majority. I feel like for some of you, this hurtful thing could be in terms of them distancing themselves for a period of time. I feel like their next step in regards to the connection you share is perhaps to not move forward with you at this time. You know, and it's obviously up to you whether or not you wait for them. But if any of you do need that clarification or want that clarification, just leave me a comment, and honestly, I'd be happy to. But I will say that it feels like they want or need to have control of the direction of your connection. But again, it doesn't feel like for the most of you that this person wants to directly control you as an individual. But again, you know, trust yourself. Has it been in their character to be controlling, or is it in their character, or do you see the potential for that in their character? So definitely just trust yourself. I feel like their next steps in regards to this connection could be to maybe create delays, you know, for whatever reason. I feel like they are planning, or, you know, yeah, they could be planning or thinking about holding back on giving you their love or giving you their expression, you know, in some way, like maybe expressing how I feel about you. Maybe they're planning on holding back in regards to doing that. I feel like this person is almost trying to bottle up their frustrations for some of you, or that is their intention or their plan moving forward. But I do see that they may want to or could be planning on blocking or limiting communication with you. For some of you, like honestly, it does feel like maybe ghosting you, for whatever reason. I don't know. Um, for some of you, it honestly feels like someone falling off the face of the planet, It's like all of us, you see them all the time, and all of a sudden you barely see them. So it's like some sort of drastic shift, especially in how you communicate with them and how maybe often you see them, perhaps for some of you. But it feels like this person kind of plans on not giving you much in terms of this connection, and honestly maybe not making much of an effort in regards to you or this connection, which feels like really, saying that out loud, it feels hurtful, it feels upsetting. I don't know, again, like obviously your dynamic in your connection, um but it's like, is that something that you want? Or does it make sense, or is there some understanding, or is that something you want to put up with, or it's something you can deal with, or you know what I mean? So yeah. And I don't know why, but there's a message of them wanting you to feel confused, or they want you to be unclear on something. I feel like this person's next move is to protect themselves. For some of you, it's like maybe just wait. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to add anything extra to that, actually. I feel like this person, whomever it is, they want to protect themselves. For some of you, like, they want to free themselves from restrictive energy. So it's like, has your connection with them been restrictive at all? From your perspective, maybe, trying to see their perspective as well. Like, has this situation been restrictive? If you, like, maybe agree with that, or, you can understand it or resonate with that, then for some of you, it is in the next step. Sorry, one moment. It is in the sorry. It is in their next step to maybe remove themselves from restrictive energy. I feel like their next move could be in regards to taking back control of themselves. Um, Maybe kind of giving you back control of yourself if they maybe felt like they were restricting you or being too possessive of you, or stuff like that. They could want to maybe free you and also themselves from you know uh stagnant or maybe restrictive, maybe even repetitive for some of you. But yeah, I feel for some of you, they may even try to play dumb a little, or may kind of act a little bit aloof. So there could be like a bit of a 180 change in this person's, like how they interact with you, how they express themselves with you and stuff like that. But yeah, let's see what else we have though. So, what is their next step in regards to your connection? All right, so we have here petty. So yeah, they may have the intention of doing something that could come across petty. For some of you, they do have the intention of it being petty. So yeah, we also have here, I'm trying to figure you out. Okay. So when I was clarifying, so we have the Hermit and the Eight of Swords. So for some of you, it's like this person is trying to figure you out, but from like a distance. It's like I kind of need to, I don't know, sometimes you just need to take yourself out of the equation just to see if the equation makes sense, right? So yeah, for some of you, it's like that's their next action towards you, and this connection is trying to figure you out, but from like a distance. So we have here, I want to make love to you. So this person does plan to make love to you at some point. I feel for some of you, this may not be right away energy though, but there is this desire. I don't even feel like desire is the right word. Like they do want to make love to you at some point. Yeah. So we have here pillow talk. So with this card, I'm getting that they're planning on thinking more than doing. It feels like a lot of reflection, maybe withdrawing, um, you know. So we have here, I'm spying on you. Page of Swords energy right there. So for some of you, yeah, so for some of you, they could be like spying on you. They plan to spy on you, or, you know, just plan on keeping you at arm's length. Maybe while they find out a bit more about you as well. So we have here selfless, and we do have the Four of Pentacles reversed. Wait, let me see. I feel like this person is planning on being more selfless or becoming more selfless in general, and by extension you know, so whatever that means for them to, you know, come into that energy, or yeah. So we have here, I know you still think about me, how could you not? So what I'm getting with this card is that their next step is to maybe get themselves to not think about you or think about this connection so much, especially if it has been, you know, occupying a lot of their, you know, time or their energy. And again, I'm not making excuses because I don't know, you know, people's individual situations. But yeah, for some of you, what I just said, because I can't remember what it was. All right, so we have here, I don't know how this is going to end, but I know that I want to try. So I feel like for some of you, this person's next move towards you is to maybe create a break, but also with the intentional hope of maybe trying again someday. Like this could be in regards to your connection as a whole, or in regards to something more specific to your connection. So we have here, I'm not sure. So maybe for some of you, their next step is to maybe gain clarity, maybe for themselves, for you. So we also have here, so pure yet so dirty and raw. I don't know, but for some of you, I'm getting the feeling that whomever this is how they see themselves. I don't know what that has to do with the reading. Like maybe they see themselves as maybe innocent or like sensitive, but at the same time like rough. Maybe on the outside they seem tough, when on the inside maybe they're a little bit fragile. But yeah, definitely trust your intuition though moving forward for sure. But yeah, that's all I have for you, group 2. I hope this could be helpful in some way, you know. I hope it could resonate, or maybe not. But I'm wishing you all the best moving forward on your journeys, all right? So take care of yourselves. Bye. Hey there, for those of you who chose the third group, welcome to your reading. Hope you guys are doing so good. All right, so the person on your mind, what are their next steps in regards to the connection you both share? All right, so the first card we have is King of Swords upright, Five of Cups reversed, Judgment, yeah, okay, and the Tower upright. Interesting. So it honestly, on first impression, I would say making some sort of judgment call. I don't know. Let me see actually. Okay, so this person's next step towards you involves making a decision. Sorry, one moment. Yeah, so this person's next step towards you involves making a decision. Some of you could be aware of what this decision is about, maybe some of you not. This person's next step is to be logical, to make a head over heart decision, or to definitely lead with their more logical self. I feel like the person you're asking about, not intentions, their next step could be to put themselves in a position of authority. This could be all round, this could maybe be in terms of love or personal life, their work life. This person plans on showing their intelligence, showing maybe for some of you their education. So for some of you, maybe in terms of maybe looking another job, a job that's more fulfilling or suited to them, or like kind of using a qualification they have. But for some of you, it's like, I don't know if needing to prove something is the right word, but this person definitely wants to demonstrate their intelligence or their knowledge in regards to something specific or just in general, or just to show or prove that they're capable. This person's next move is to move on from something specific to your connection, or for some of you, like moving on from a certain dynamic that is within your connection at this moment. I feel like they also are planning on giving you some form of clarity. I'm hearing less talk, more action. I don't really feel like the person you're asking about, plans on, talking with you less. But, sometimes, do you know when sometimes it's better to be the observer than to kind of just speak? So for some of you, it's kind of, it's like using their words in a more intelligent way, or just kind of being more careful, or allowing things to digest before they make a move, for some of you guys. So I feel like, I don't know if this is going to resonate for everyone, but I do feel like uh they could be planning on maybe introducing some more, stimulating conversations into your connection, maybe some more intellectual conversations. I feel like their plan is to have faith in like both of your abilities. Like this could be in a general sense or maybe as a team. Um for some, I'm hearing like they want to tell you that they trust you. Like I don't know, that may not resonate for everyone, but for someone here, maybe they want you to know that they trust you, and they plan on maybe showing you they trust you or telling you they trust you. Um I feel like they plan on either protecting the connection, protecting you, or continuing to do so. For a lot of you, it does feel like continuing to do so, as opposed to starting or planning to protect you. Um, I feel like they may want to provide or have a talk about structure, maybe to strengthen or reinforce your trust in them. Uh, for some of you, I do feel like their plan is to maybe let go of the past in some way, kind of starting over, clean slate. And again, this could be within your connection or external to your connection. But if it is external, I do definitely feel like whatever this change is, it could impact your connection. Not obviously, but it could impact your connection. So this person could also plan on asserting their independence. I'm hearing for some of you to ensure there are no hurt feelings, maybe on both sides. I feel like for some of you, this person could also be planning on reconciling with someone external to this connection, maybe a boss, maybe a friend, sibling, a co-worker. Um, I mean, maybe even an ex for some of you, but it doesn't feel romantic. It doesn't feel like this person is coming from a romantic place. And this reconciliation could just be like, I'm hearing like letting bygones be bygones. I'm not even sure what that means entirely. Is it kind of like letting things go? Like we're both agreeing to let this go. We're both agreeing to like squash something, you know? Um for some of you, they plan on maybe discovering if you both are, very deeply and truly compatible with one another. This person could also be planning on rejoining something, maybe rejoining the world as a whole, especially if they've been isolated or keeping to themselves. But for some of you, maybe rejoining a group, a community, some sort of maybe work thing. For some of you, it's kind of just maybe discovering if you are still compatible, especially if you've been together for a long time with this person. But I do see that they're kind of planning on keeping their feelings out of it. I feel like they could be maybe working on or planning on or, being dedicated towards overcoming any personal hurdles that they may have. For some of you, they could want to initiate a make or break situation. And I feel like for some of you, they could also maybe be planning on forgiving themselves for something. Again, this could maybe be seeking forgiveness external to the connection you have, but it's like I need to do it to maybe get off my chest and truly put the past behind me in some way. Um, but I do feel like their next move, or they're kind of planning to reflect and discover a path forward with you. Um, yeah. But it's like they really do want to make a well thought out decision. They're not making any decisions based on whims. They're serious about this decision that they feel like they have to make. I do feel like they plan on shaking things up a little bit between you both. Um, but they do want to either be or show determination within your connection as well. Let's see what else we have. So, what is the next step in regards to this connection? So, what I'm hearing with this card is for some of you, they're planning on kind of seeing if there are any improvements you can maybe both make to perhaps accommodate the other or for the benefit of your relationship or the future of your connection. But I feel like for some of you, it almost feels like not that your lives have, I don't know, especially if you've been together with this person a long time, or maybe just since you've met them, maybe their goals have changed, your goals have changed, expectations have changed, boundaries have changed. I don't know, but it feels like maybe something here has changed, and it's like they almost want to see or kind of make sure that you're both still, even if your paths have diverted a little bit, like whether or not it can be rejoined at some point, or whether you guys are just going on completely different paths. That may not resonate for everyone, but if you resonate with being with this person for a long time and maybe they've changed, you've changed, then that could be a plan. So they could plan on approaching this with you like slowly, with caution, uh, like worried about, I don't know, worried about upsetting you. For some of you, I'm hearing like treading on eggshells. I don't know if that's you or them, or worry about treading on eggshells. So we have here no excuses. So for some of you, I'm hearing they plan on either making no excuses or hearing no excuses. So we have here, I'm not even sorry. So what I'm hearing is that this person could be planning on being like unapologetic in regards to what they kind of hope or desire for your connection. So we have here opposites attract. Nice. Yeah, see, there's this thing here about compatibility here. Like maybe you two are both opposites, in some way, whether that be culture, upbringing, education, intellect, knowledge, interest. I don't know. But maybe you guys are opposites, in some way. And I feel like for some of you, this person really wants to discover or just make sure that you both, even despite your differences, can make it for the long haul, you know? I would say this person is definitely attracted to your differences, but maybe I don't know if afraid of them is the right word, but maybe creates doubt, like about like longevity, like conversation, like can we keep this up? So we also have I accept you for who you are. See, yeah. I feel like for some of you, it's like they want to maybe discover more about you, and it's like I don't really care what you have to say. Not that I don't care what you have to say, but it's like I don't really care what may come out of your mouth, because I just want to hear it. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to um, hear what's going on in your brain. So for some of you, it's like I don't really care about what you have to say, but just know I'm not that I'm gonna blindly accept you, but more conversations need to be had and maybe kind of just trusting that I will accept you. But I feel like this person maybe plans on making you feel more comfortable, making you feel more, I don't know if more accepted is the right word, but kind of it's like if you do have the opportunity to express yourself more openly, more honestly with this person, um, then I definitely feel like they're planning on reassuring you that they do accept you for who you are. But I feel like this make or break moment needs to happen where maybe lines of communication are just completely open. It's like it feels for some of you, it feels like maybe radical honesty, you know. But yeah, so we have here gifts. For some of you, if it resonates, especially if it's your birthday soon or some sort of celebration or like an anniversary, this person could be planning on getting you a gift. For some of you, planning on getting you a gift. Maybe after discovering more about you, maybe discovering more of what you like or what you don't like. So it's like they can maybe better decide on, or be better informed, right, on the stuff that you like, perhaps. So we have here, please don't say no, please say yes. So for this card, I'm getting like, is it a yes or is it a no? Or kind of finding out whether something would be a yes or a no. Because it does feel like a decision has to be made or, someone here is wanting to make a decision. So we have here, I'm not financially stable. So for some of you, they could want to have a discussion with you to see if you both will be financially stable. So I don't know if like a decision that's going to be made that may affect your finances, especially if it's like a joint finances type of thing where you guys are both like maybe a team living together or whatever it may be. For others of you, it's maybe seeing if you both are financially compatible, if you guys are not there yet. But if you guys are there yet, they could maybe want to see that a decision they are planning on making, not without your consultation, but a decision that, thinking about, will prove to be maybe financially stable or can, I don't know, it feels like can we take some sort of financial it doesn't feel like a hit, but it's like can we swing it, I feel like that's the best way I can put it. It's like can we pull it off, can we swing it, And finally, we have, why did I let you go? So for some of you, I'm hearing, I don't know if this is going to resonate for everyone, but they could be planning on finding out why they let you go. But yeah, there was this message earlier about some form of reflection. So maybe for some of you, that is one of the things that they want to reflect on why they let you go. For some of you, like if this is a repeat situation or a reconciliation situation where maybe you're reconciling with them, maybe it's like, can we be sure, like as individuals, that we're not repeating the same mistake almost, you know? But yeah, I hope this could be helpful. I hope this could resonate. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm wishing you all the best on your journeys moving forward nonetheless, all right? So take care of yourselves. Bye.